Hello there, Fro here again, your weekly football picks video with picks for week 3. Like I said, not doing recaps. Sorry, Ricky, I know you want me to do recaps, but when this video can't even get 20 views and stuff, I'm not going to go through that much trouble. I mean, the video already is longer than it should be for those kind of views. But anywho, I need to do a catchphrase. As far as recaps go, I went 9-7 last week. Hey, we improved from 6-10 to 9-7. You know, something, right? So let's get right into the picks here. All right, let's click on this. Panthers at Texans for Thursday night football tomorrow. Texans are starting Davis Mills. Who the fuck is that? Exactly. My thoughts exactly. I mean, Thursday night game -8 is a lot for Thursday night game because Thursday night games can be a freaking shit show. But yeah, give me the Panthers, and they'll cover. Cardinals at Jaguars, only +7 for the Cardinals. Only +7 for the or -7, but +7 for the Jaguars. Are you kidding me? Cardinals and hammer. This is the bet of the week right here. If this line stands, I can't believe that line. How are the Lions getting more against the Ravens in the freaking whatever? Rams and Lions. 9 points is a lot. Man. I just think Baltimore's the better team here. And I think the Lions kind of showed who they really are this past week. I credit the Goff. You know, I've always been down on Goff. I always thought he's pretty terrible. But he's been playing about as well as he can so far, given the situation this year. But the Lions still just not a good team. They're still in a full-on rebuild. So give me the Ravens and they'll cover. The Washington football team against the Bills, 7.5. I mean, it's kind of not wrong. 7.5 is a lot of points, but the Bills go back on track this past week, and they're at home. You know, Heineke's a little bit of a wild card. You know, he can run around and stuff, but I just think the Bills are a better team, and they can win this by at least 10 or more. So I'll take the Bills and look for them to cover. Chargers at Chiefs. I think it should be a good game, but I just think at Arrowhead and with, you know, this year not be like last year where fans are actually at the stadiums, I think home field advantage is definitely a thing this year. So I think Chiefs definitely win this. I think they can definitely cover too. So give me the Chiefs. Bears at the Browns. As of right now, it looks like Dalton is. I think they say he's week to week. So it looks like Fields can play, which is a wild card. You know, rookie quarterbacks too, you get a lot of tape on them. You know, they can do some things, and he definitely can do things with his legs. You know, I know Baker got banged up last week, but he came back in. 7 points, man. I think the Bears defense can do good enough to keep him in this game, and I think Fields will make some plays because until they get tape on him, I think he's a wild card. So give me the Bears with the 7 points. Sorry, message. Oh, Colts and Texans. I'm so fucking sick of Eagle fans and fucking NFL pundits, dumbasses, or whatever you want to call them. Just blaming Wentz. Like, do these people watch the game? Wentz is literally running for his life every other snap. Big Q is great, but other than him, the entire rest of the O-line has either played way below their standards or are injured. Eric Fisher played last week, and he actually was also a good bright spot, but he was on a pitch count. He only played like a certain amount of snaps. But Julian Davenport might be the worst tackle I've ever seen wear a Colts uniform. And that's saying something because, especially during the luck years and stuff, I've seen some pretty horrible offensive linemen. I mean, we were spoiled because Costanzo was our left tackle for a decade, but Davenport he's worse than a traffic cone. He does nothing. He's horrible. He is the worst tackle I've ever seen wear a Colts uniform. But besides that point, Colts on the road in a huge division game already between the two teams that are going to be battling out for this division. As of now, Wentz has both both sprained on his, or both his ankles are sprained. I think he plays, but his mobility is going to be greatly sapped, which might be a good thing. I mean, he'll fucking won't get hit as much. But yeah, people playing Wentz do. Wentz has played phenomenal for the fucking situation that he's been put through so far this year. The O-line has just been playing like shit, as you can tell by our rushing stats. We haven't been running the ball nearly as well as we should be, and receivers that can't get open. Besides, Pittman had a really good week this past week, but besides him, man, Paris Campbell could never get on the field. T.Y.'s been out. Anyway, to this game, Colts got 5.5 on the road. Man, the Wentz injury just. I'm going to be picking against the Colts for the fucking second straight week. Give me the Titans and they'll cover. Saints at the Patriots. Well, the Jameis Winston's experience was in full effect these past 2 weeks. Yeah, you got good Jameis the first week and bad Jameis this week. But I'm not going to really blame it all on Jameis. I mean, yeah, the 2 picks he threw were boneheaded interceptions that he's known for throwing in the past. But the Saints receiving options are dog shit. Without Slant Boy out there, and everybody was so high on Callaway in the preseason and the offseason, but he can't get open. The receivers just aren't getting open. They need to go back to the basics here and run this offense through Kamara, like they did in week 1. He got 20+ carries or whatever. He barely got any touches this past week. Kamara is that offense. Run it through him, use him like fucking CMCs used in the Panthers, and build around like that way. Until Slant Boy gets back in week 8 or whatever. I mean, your weapons are like Juwan Thompson, Callaway, and a freaking. It's Kamara. That offense is Kamara. It needs to be run through him. I mean, Winston could play as well as he possibly could. There's no reason to go back to Taysom Hill. You know what he is. I think Winston could do better. They just need to. They need to change their offensive philosophy and focus on Kamara. But. Man, Patriots at home with that defense, I think they can win this game by at least 3. So give me the Patriots and they'll cover. Falcons at the Giants. The who gives a shit bowl of the week? Hey, Falcons made it somewhat interesting against the Buccaneers for a few minutes there this past week, but they're still a dog shit team. With I don't know what the direction is. Are they rebuilding? Or are they fucking just treading on water? If you're go for a full rebuild and trade Matt Ryan, that's all I can say. Because the path they're going now is just like a path to nowhere. Giants, I mean, they should have won this past week. Found a way to lose, but I think the Giants at home win this game. Their first win of the season. Danny Dimes been playing pretty well this year so far, so he's the best running back on that team. Excuse me. Bengals and Steelers. Both these teams had rough weeks. The Steelers, man. The Raiders have the Steelers numbers. I said last week. You can go back to the Bruce Gronkowski days. They beat them. Terrell Pryor beat them. Steelers got a lot of injuries. Big Ben looks like he's fucking toast at this point. I mean, he looked at that last year at points too. But at home, with that defense, I know Watt's hurt and stuff, and they have other injuries. I think Steelers are good enough to cover the 3 points. So give me the Steelers. Dolphins at Raiders just came out a couple hours ago. That Tua is not going to play, and my boy Jacoby's going to play. I love Jacoby. He's a good dude. He did what he could here, He tried to keep us afloat while Luck was out and stuff, and I always appreciate him for that. And I wish we had him now because it would be nice to have him as a good solid backup to Wentz. I think Eason just he's definitely not ready yet, and I'm not sure if he ever will be. I hope he is one day, but I just don't like our backup situation at this point. But Raiders 2-0. Look for the Raiders to start 3-0 here. If Tua was playing, I probably still would pick the Raiders, but I think it would have been closer. Even with -4, give me the Raiders and they'll cover. Jets, the Broncos. Jets getting 10.5. Man, the Jets looked like the old Jets last week. Wilson threw fucking 4 picks. Broncos defense is legit. Teddy's playing really well. The Broncos could legitimately be a playoff team this year. So look for the Broncos to win this game. I think they will cover. I think the Jets they are who everybody thought they were. Bucks at the Rams. Man, it'd be so great to watch Donald just drill the fuck out of Brady. But we all know what's gonna happen, you know. His O-line can give him all day to throw, no matter who they fucking play. You know, the very rare occasion when Brady does get pressured, he plays like dog shit. He's one of the most. I know most quarterbacks are affected by the blitz pretty bad, but or by pressure pretty bad. But he completely shrinks against pressure. But it happens so rarely because he always has great offensive linemen. But you know he never plays with anybody good. He carries every team. He's the best player ever. He's the greatest athlete ever. Looking. Oh, sorry, I just thought I was eating a banana or something. Give me the Rams. For no other reason than fuck Tom Brady. It's basically almost a pick and get +1. Give me the Rams, and I'll take that 1 point. Vikings at home taking on Seahawks. The Vikings, man, they find ways to lose too. They're kind of like the Falcons. They've had chances to win both games. That freaking field goal miss this past week. It's going to be rough being a Vikings fan. And the Seahawks are another one that blew a game last week. Thanks, by the way. You know, couldn't beat the Titans to keep the Colts tied with them at 0-2. Had to fucking blow that game. Seahawks are the better team. Look for them to win and covered up 1.5 points. Sunday night, Packers at the Niners. Looks like the Packers are back. Like I said, the whole theory that Rodgers was trolling the franchise and shit was just not based on reality. And the Niners, you know, are 2-0 and look like a good team again, but already they have injuries out the ass. I think the Packers are back in style. Excuse me. Look for the Packers to win this game and the cover, the 3.5 points. Monday Night Football. Eagles at the Cowboys. God damn, dude, my freaking allergies are acting up. Eagles at the Cowboys. Always one of my favorite games to peruse social media like Facebook and stuff because all my friends are, you know, a lot of them are Eagles and Cowboys fans watching them go at it. It's just pure free entertainment. But at home, I think the Cowboys win this game. I think Dak and the offense do enough to move the ball, and just not Stolen Hurts. I'm sorry. Maybe it's because all the Eagles fans talking shit about Wentz because that's they're the worst. Philadelphia's the worst fan base in pretty much all sports combined. I mean, New England's pretty high up there, and Boston in general. But yeah, they're both pretty awful. But it's just amazing how, like, if you go back like 2 years ago, look at people's timeline stuff, how they love Wentz and stuff. But, you know, then Wentz goes through last year where he has a historically injured offensive line, and, you know, his best receiver is fucking Travis Fulgham, who's not even fucking, I think he got cut this fucking offseason. I don't think he's on the roster anymore. Actually, yeah, I'm almost 100% sure he got cut this offseason. So that tells you all you need to know. It's whatever, dude. They'll hate on anybody. They'll turn us away so quick. If I can snap my fingers right now, that's how quick they are. But I can't snap my fingers, so just pretend I did. Snap. There you go. Any hoot. Cowboys win this game. They cover the 3.5. And that's it for this week. So, as always, I appreciate everybody watching. Tune in next week. Follow me on Twitch. You know, I know I haven't streamed the last couple weeks, but trying to get the motivation to do it. It's kind of hard because I just fucking don't know what to play. You know, Madden is Madden's in the worst state it's ever in, which is saying something because Madden has been in a sorry state for like a decade at this point. 2K, you know, is interesting, but just playing 2K by myself with randoms does not sound like a good time. But I'm gonna try if I can stream something, figure something out here. Maybe if I can go back and play some RPGs or something. Follow me on TikTok if you want some more of my my sense of humor. Yeah, I know I'm an old fart fogey on fucking TikTok. But hey, whatever you gotta do, right? But as always, I love you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. And fuck the Wentz haters. Because I already said fuck Brady. But I'll say it again. Fuck Brady. Peace out.